Good afternoon, students. Welcome to our afternoon read aloud. As promised, we will continue to enjoy some stories that have connections to gingerbread books we've already read. Maybe they're a different kind of version of a gingerbread story, but I wanted to remind you of what we've read so far to help you as you think about what might be the same and what might be different between the books we're reading now and the books we've read before. So we started off our gingerbread stories, if you'll remember, with some traditional tales of the gingerbread man and the gingerbread boy. Then we enjoyed the gingerbread boy in the big city. Remember, he was in New York City, and there were some other differences too. We also enjoyed a story about the gingerbread girl, and I'm sorry I don't have the book to show you, but I think a lot of you remember it from kindergarten. Remember the gingerbread girl? And that was quite different, right? Then we also enjoyed the gingerbread cowboy and the runaway piggy. This gingerbread was not a person, not a boy or a girl, but a little piggy, remember? That was also like in a city, in a town, in a neighborhood, right? With meeting lots of characters. And yesterday, the Gingerbread Man 2 was about what might have happened after the story of the regular gingerbread boy. So today, I have for you the Runaway Tortilla. Wow. Okay, on the cover, I see a running tortilla, and it looks like this is happening in the desert. I see a lizard, I see a rabbit, and I see a woman calling maybe, come back, come back. Uh-oh, and on the back, who's that? I think since it's the desert, it might be a coyote instead, a coyote instead of a fox, as we discovered in the gingerbread cowboy, right? Okay, let's see what happens. The Runaway Tortilla, written by Erik A. Kimmel, illustrated by Erik Brooks. And there's a cactus to remind us again of the setting, right? The setting is the desert. Oh, and look on this page, it has a whole tortilla. Oh, and that must be the old man and the old woman. Here we go. Once upon a time in Texas, down by the Rio Grande, there lived a couple known to all as Tia Lupe and Tio Jose. Oh, wow, they even have Spanish names. Oh, it looks like do they have a restaurant? Let's see. Tia Lupe and Tio Jose owned a taqueria called El Papagayo, Feliz, the happy parrot. Cowboys came from near and far to eat there. Everyone said that Tia Lupe and Tio Jose made the best enchiladas, burritos, tacos, and fajitas in all of Texas. The secret was the tortillas. Tia Lupe made each one by hand. They were as light as a cloud and as soft as the fuzz on a baby's cheek. Tia Lupe, the cowboys warned, you better not make these tortillas any lighter. Someday they'll up and run away. Don't worry, that will never happen, laughed Tia Jose. Oh, I think that's exactly what's going to happen. Don't you think that? Ooh, okay. No sooner had he spoken when a tortilla jumped up and cried, oh, yes, it will. I'm too beautiful to eat. I'm sorry, tortillita. Tortillita. Oh, like little tortilla? Yeah. I'm so sorry, tortillita, said Tia Lupe. All tortillas are made to be eaten. That is what they are for. You'll have to catch me first, the tortilla exclaimed. She leaped from the griddle and ran out the door before anyone could catch her. Tia Lupe and Tia Jose chased after the tortilla, running as fast as they could. And there's a little close-up of the restaurant, El Papagayo, Feliz, the happy parrot. And they're off. Querida tortillita, come back. We promise not to eat you. Promises, promises. I know what you want, but you won't get it, the tortilla yelled, running faster and faster. And as she ran, she sang, Run as fast can be. You won't get a bite of me. Doesn't matter what you do, I'll be far ahead of you. Ooh, let's say that once together, and you can say it later with the book. Run as fast can be. You won't get a bite of me. Doesn't matter what you do, I'll be far ahead of you. And off she goes across the desert. Oh, I think she's going to meet some lizards. Through the streets and out of town ran the tortilla. She ran into the desert where nothing grows but mesquite and cactus. Along the way, she passed 2 horned toads. Oh, they're toads, not lizards. Basking on a rock. Basking is to like take a bath in the sun, right? Come bask with us, Señorita Tortilla, the horned toads cried. Lazy lizards, catch me if you can, the tortilla yelled. Run as fast can be, but you won't get a bite of me. Doesn't matter what you do, I'll be far ahead of you. And away she ran with 2 sapos cornudas scampering and Tia Lupe and Tia Jose running after her as fast as they could go. Wow, I noticed a couple of things. I noticed that they're toads, not lizards, and in Spanish they are sapos cornudos, right? They told us the Spanish word. And I also think it's interesting how the illustrator does their picture like a silhouette, right? Just the kind of side shadow of them. Here we go. Oh, I think she's going to meet some burros. Let's see. Down the hill and past the cut bank ran the tortilla. She passed 3 donkeys, braying, hee-haw, hee-haw. Come bray with us, Señorita Tortilla. Silly burros, catch me if you can, the tortilla yelled. Run as fast can be. You won't get a bite of me. Doesn't matter what you do, I'll be far ahead of you. And away she ran with the 3 burros trotting, 2 sapos cornudos scampering, and Tia Lupe and Tia Jose running after her as fast as they could go. Oh, I see some conejitos, some rabbits. Across the highway and over the bridge ran the tortilla. She passed 4 jackrabbits leaping over a mesquite bush. Come leap with us, Señorita Tortilla, cried the jackrabbits. Foolish bunnies, catch me if you can, the tortilla yelled. Run as fast can be. You won't get a bite of me. Doesn't matter what you do, I'll be far ahead of you. And away she ran with 4 conejos leaping, 3 burros trotting, 2 sapos cornudos scampering, and Tia Lupe and Tia Jose running after her as fast as they could go. Look at the whole gang. Oh, she's going to meet some snakes. Around a wrecked car and through an old tire ran the tortilla. She passed 5 rattlesnakes, shaking their rattles. Come make music with us, Señorita Tortilla, the rattlesnakes hissed. Rowdy rattlers, catch me if you can, the tortilla yelled. Here we go. Run as fast can be. You won't get a bite of me. Doesn't matter what you do, I'll be far ahead of you. And away she ran with 5 cascabeles slithering, 4 conejos leaping, 3 burros trotting, 2 sapos cornudos scampering, and Tia Lupe and Tia Jose running after her as fast as they could go. Oh, some caballeros, some cowboys. Out and in and out of a box canyon ran the tortilla. She passed 6 cowboys loping along on their pinto ponies. Come ride with us, Señorita Tortilla, the cowboys cried. Crazy cowboys, catch me if you can. Run as fast can be. You won't get a bite of me. Doesn't matter what you do, I'll be far ahead of you. And away she ran with 6 vaqueros galloping, 5 cascabelas slithering, 4 conejos leaping, 3 burros trotting, 2 sapos cornudos scampering, and Tia Lupe and Tia Jose running after her as fast as they could go. Look at that. And we're learning all these cool Spanish words, right, for these animals in the desert. Up and down, over and under, back and forth, along winding desert trails ran the tortilla. One by one she left everyone behind. 6 vaqueros, 5 cascabeles, 4 conejos, 3 burros, y 2 sapos cornudos. Oh, what a funny picture. Look there, you can't even see her because of the dust. She's going so fast, but look at them. They're all totally tired, laying down with their, look, plopped down with their mouths open, tongues lolling out, looking exhausted. They can't keep up with the tortilla. I wonder what's going to happen. Even Tia Lupe and Tia Jose gave up and went home. I'll make another tortilla, Tia Lupe said. Cover the griddle so it doesn't get away this time, Tio Jose suggested. But the tortilla didn't care. She ran along faster and faster, even though no one was chasing her now. Nobody can catch me, she crowed. I'm as fast can be. No one is as fast as me. When it says she crowed, crowed is like when you're bragging in your speech, when you're bragging as you're talking. Uh-oh. There's somebody. Suddenly she stopped. Up ahead, at the edge of an arroyo, she saw Señor Coyote. He sat on the sand with his mouth open. Help me, Señorita Tortilla, he moaned. What's the matter with you? The tortilla asked. Señor Coyote answered, I was standing here by the edge of the arroyo with my mouth open when a grasshopper jumped in. He is caught in my throat. I cough and cough, but I cannot get him out. Will you help me, Tortilla? Will you go down into my throat and pull out that wicked grasshopper? Should she do that? Look at that. Oh. The tortilla answered, Not I. How foolish do you think I am? I don't trust coyotes. I don't trust anyone. Señor Coyote opened his mouth wide. You don't have to be afraid of me, cariño. I can't hurt you. I'm not even hungry. Won't you help me? Por favor, please. What will you give me if I do? The tortilla asked. Oh, Señorita Tortilla, Señor Coyote whispered. I know where a great treasure is buried. I will take you there and share it with you if you pull this chapulín, this wicked grasshopper, from my throat. Show me the treasure, the tortilla said. No way. First, take out the grasshopper, Señor Coyote replied. Uh-oh, a treasure? The tortilla ran into Señor Coyote's mouth. She looked around. Where is this grasshopper? I don't see him. Más hondo. Go deeper. The tortilla ran past Señor Coyote's tongue. I still don't see him. Más hondo. Go deeper. The tortilla ran past Señor Coyote's tonsils. She looked down his throat. There is no grasshopper here. I think you are telling lies, Señor Coyote. You also have very bad breath. Ugh. Señor Coyote confessed, Have pity on me. I am so hungry. I hoped that if I waited long enough with my mouth open, something tasty might run in. And I was right. Snap. Oh. That was the end of the tortilla, and that is the end of the story. As for the treasure, it's still waiting for someone to find it, so all that's left is the song. Run as fast can be. You won't get a bite of me. Doesn't matter what you do, I'll be far ahead of you. Well, the only place she got far ahead of to was his tummy, right? Anyway, I've got to do something, and what I really love is how the illustrator used silhouettes, right? The kind of side shadow view of the characters, and especially on the last page where it shows the most characters chasing her. Isn't that cool? It would be fun to look up close and kind of count, because I'm also making a little connection to like the 12 Days of Christmas or a counting book, right? There were 6 vaqueros, 5 cascabeles. There were like different animals. It would be fun to count them all. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed the Runaway Tortilla. Don't forget to keep washing your hands, cover your coughs and sneezes, do some reading, do some writing, help your family around the house, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.